Welcome to this educational trading video. Today we are going to talk about different scenarios and different game plans for each scenario. Let's get right into it. If we take a look at the chart, we were in a little range here, broke out to the bottom, broke out to the top. This started this impulse and we went out of this range. So I saw this happening and I saw this new range forming here. So I was immediately thinking of a game plan, something to trade here. If we mark out the top and the bottom of this range, we can exactly see where this range was coming from. If we take a look at the left, you can really see where the bottom of this range came from. A lot of interaction with this level, and the top of this range here where it stopped. This was an important area because this started this down trend to this low. We lost this low here because of this downtrend, and now it is the top of this range. So I was talking to our platinum what the game plans could be. So two different game plans on what is going to happen in the next few candles. The first thing I thought was, if the price gains the top of this range here and it goes like this, boom, then we probably have a gain, and we have a scenario and a game plan if the price does this, if the price goes up, and if the price decides to lose this low, we will take a short. So if the price decides to go like this, we will take a short. So firstly, I want to explain to you guys what a gain or a loss is in trading. So I'll play the replay tool and I can show you guys we actually gained the top of this range. So I can show you guys what a gain looks like. A gain, in simple words, is when one full candle opens and closes above a certain area. So for me it's this top of this range area. If one candle opens and closes above this level, we have a gain. So that will initiate my long play. If we take a look at this, the price, boom, we already saw a gain right here. So this candle is the candle that gained this area. So as you can see, this candle opened and closed above this line, so that's a gain. This candle that pokes out of the top is not a gain because it's opened below the level and it closed above, so it's not a full gain. The next candle is a gain, so this initiates our long play, my long play. Firstly, I want to talk about the short I could have played. If the price decided to go down like this and we lost this level, a lose is the opposite of a gain. So if one candle opens and closes below this level, it would have initiated my short play. So if this was a candle and it closed below this level, I would have played a short, which would have went with this downtrend, and it would have looked something like this, a short around this area. I would have covered the top of this construction, so the recent high, I would have covered that, and my entry would be around this area, and then we could have expected the price from there to go like this and all the way down to here. So that could have been the short play we could have made here. Make it a bit more clear. So this would have been the short play. It would have been with the trend, downtrend, and this didn't play out. So we'll take a look at the long I had in mind. I wanted to see a gain on the 15-minute time frame. So as you can see here, the gain happened. So now I already looked for the long I wanted to play here. Interesting area to me is this area. This is the area that started our impulse that broke us out of this range. So this impulse, start of an impulse, is in my opinion always a very interesting area. So we have one confirmation for an entry and then we start looking for another confirmation. So I took the fixed range volume, this one, the fixed range volume. It's a very handy tool. So we put it over this range, and what we'll see is exactly volume profile confirmation on this area. So the point that started our impulse also has a volume profile confirmation, so that's two confirmations, and I will play this trade right now. The trade I had in mind, you can see here, stop loss and entry. I'll delete the volume profile. So this was the trade I had in mind. So I cover this construction with my stop loss, the bottom of this construction, and now we just wait for the trade to get hit. We don't want to get too close to the price. We are good traders, so we wait until the price goes to our entry. We don't let our entry go to the price. So if we put a replay tool on and see what happened, this is what happened after we broke out of this little range here. We went further up. So now we still have the patience and the discipline to wait for the price to get back down and hit our entry, because I have confidence in my trade. We have 2 confirmations, we have a nice stop loss, so this is the trade I will take. If we take a look at our long position, only a 0.53% stop loss. We can go all the way up here, which is a 3% profit almost, which gives us a risk reward ratio of 5.6, which is a really nice RR for a trade like this. Now all we are going to do is wait and see if this trade gets hit or not. If it doesn't get hit and the price is only going further up, we'll just cancel this trade and start looking for a new trade. But I think this still is a very possible scenario, so I'm waiting. So let's go over it again. The main thing I want you guys to learn from this video is you can have different game plans for different scenarios. If we use a replay tool here again and we see this, you really have 2 options. If we make a gain on the upside, we start looking for a long on the bottom side of this range, and we actually had a really nice entry because of 2 confirmations we found here and in this old range. Or the other situation, the other scenario is the price loses the bottom of this range, so we go down, we lose this area, and then we start looking for a short around this area. So depending on what happened, you have a different game plan. You should not be scared to go long or short. You can earn money with both of them. Trade did not get hit yet. I still am confident the trade will get hit, but if it doesn't get hit, it doesn't matter. We will just start looking for a new trade, and I already have an area in mind which I can use for the next trade, which I'm not going to tell you guys because you guys need to learn. But I did give away this free trade on Bitcoin, so if you guys watch this video fast enough, you can copy this trade and we can hopefully make some profit together. Otherwise it's 0.53% risk, which isn't much. I usually risk 1% of my account size on trades like this. And yes, I hope you guys learned something from this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.